Let me show y'all. This is what happens when I call on them. Now, we already have some that was stationed. But hold on, first and foremost. Do y'all see the little dots of light? It's not snow. But you see that though, right? Here, let me back out some. Y'all see the little dots? So, like I said, there's some that's stationed. And then when I call, when I send that SOS from my heart, let me show y'all who came through. Can you see the head? There's 3 right here. 3 new ones. Now you may be wondering, well, why are they right there? Because there's a portal over here. There's a portal. There's 3 right there, but let me show you the people. Look at them, y'all. Now I don't want to zoom in too much, and it's like, because it's super bright. That is like super bright over there. Y'all see them though? You got the little head, the body. Look at that big one. That's a big one right here. See it? This is what came. It's like when you say, you know, when you call on your guardians, for an example, y'all. Your guardians, right? That could be anything. A guardian could be look at these little light beams up here. That is too cute. A guardian could be a loved one. Someone that has transitioned, has crossed over. Look at that one. It could be a bird. It could be an alien, an ET. You know, it could be, I know this sounds kind of harsh, a thing though. When I say a thing, like I've seen things that I can't explain. Like there's no words for it. Let me try. It looked like a stick with eyes. Like it didn't have arms, a head. I seen something that was round that had eyeballs all around it. At first I thought it was a UFO until it opened up its eyes. Then I thought it was a mouth with teeth. Look at the one sitting on top of the... I've seen things that I can't even put into words. And I remember when they first started coming in, I was freaking out. Because, you know, you're like, look at these creatures. But I never felt evil. I never felt that heaviness that I feel when you know, low vibrational spirits are around, or demons, or whatever you want to call them. This was different. I kept feeling like vibrations, hearing high frequencies. Like I never experienced nothing like this before. You know, it had nothing to do, because I'm going to tell y'all, I was low vibration when this first started. I was low vibration. Someone had commented on one of my videos and was like, you tapped into that frequency. That's why they're visiting you. That's not true. That is not true at all. I know a lot of people try to figure this out. Why is this happening to me? And I go back over and over again. I offered my heart. Like, look at it coming in. I literally had nothing else. And it was like, when you're ready to let go, like I was not holding on to nothing here. You understand what I'm saying? Like, man had failed me. There was nothing here I felt that could help me or save me. And then here's the one right here, y'all. I cried out for 3 long months. And I'd say probably about 2 months of that was Jesus. And I got no response. Every time I've called on him, I've never got a response. But when I say my family, the family of God, the family where my soul originated from, that's when I start getting visitations. That's when angels start appearing to me. I got to see, envision not only a celestial kingdom, but a whole, man, it was no 12 disciples, y'all. It was more than 100. It was so many of them, all wearing white glowing gowns, robes. Who's coming in over here? There's something there. I have a video of this portal right here when the light beings when they first started coming. And you see the light beings, but then there's this one night. I think I caught it twice. 2 different nights. I could not believe it. It looked like a cloud. A cloud just popped in right over here in between the side of that garage and the park right here. Look how big he is, y'all. Jeez. But a cloud just pops in, and out of the cloud came this man. You could tell it was a man. He had brown hair, medium length, like to his shoulders. And he walked in, not into their house. I kept trying to tell people. They're like, oh, you're looking at the house, the window. No. When that light ship came, it cast like a whole picture, like a stage. It cast a stage, y'all. And you can see a door and like a stage, like a platform. And then the line, that dark line, was a door. I know this for a fact. I was here. I experienced it. Not only did I watch it on camera, I experienced them. I was experiencing them before I even got the cameras. We were in this a year and a half deep before I got these cameras. Okay? I didn't even know what to look for when I got the cameras. I'm trying to look for what I saw in my house. And they come in as light, y'all. They literally come in as light. And them UAPs, those are actual beings. Those are actual... I can't stress that, man. Those are actual beings, entities. Now, some of the UAPs are light ships, but there a lot of them are actual creatures and beings. Ooh, look at him. Look at him. He's over here. You see the 2 little eyes? Wow. I just seen him pop out. I don't know. He could already been there. I just didn't notice him. But he walks over there, and then he goes into that door, into that tear, that like spiritual doorway. Y'all see him? There's 2 of them. There's a big one, and then a small one sitting on top of this roof right here. Can you see them? It's so many different types. Like, y'all, it's like, at least, look at him. This one right here. It's like at least, oh my God, look at this one. At least 30, maybe 40 different ones right here. It's so many different ones, you guys. But as I was saying, a guardian, it could be anything. It could be an angel, an ET. It could be, a mystical creature. It could be an element, a nature spirit. I realized that. I remember when I used to call on them every single night when I do my shower, because all of the spirits that were coming, it was freaking me out. It was freaking me out. I was seeing lights in my house, coming up. Man, the light that came up through the floor, I saw it looked like a shape of a person, but it moved so fast I couldn't tell. Went down my hallway. It was a blue light. And it was just so much waking up hearing real loud movements, like, just, oh man, and I'm like, who is that? My boys are sleeping. Nobody should be up. And then even if they're not going to make that much noise, not like that. I remember the one night, I could tell it was like 3 of them. I could hear one walking in and out of the bathroom, 2 in the hallway. Like, what the heck? And it took everything inside of me to say, because I was like, I felt very sedated. So there's like an energy that comes off of these ETs. Yes, y'all. Yes, I've experienced it hundreds of times. They've come so many times. I know this. And it's like, I don't know if it's I felt really, really relaxed. I've had some that I think did kind of like low-key sedate me because they had to, do some things to me or whatever. But just them being that's like when me and my son was in the car, we couldn't move, we couldn't talk. That frequency sound we heard coming in, like we were froze. We were froze. It's like time stood still. I could tell you guys countless stories. Me getting up, going to make a cup of coffee at 7 in the morning. It takes me 20 minutes, the longest, to make coffee. I come back, and I left at it was like 7:20, 7 a.m. Come back in my room, and it's 10 o'clock. Like, where did 3 hours just go? Deja vu. It's like where you look at that. Ooh wee. Yeah, that definitely changed from last night. It's a bunch of new ones out there. I'm definitely seeing this little round one, this little round head, this one. Aw, see it? So I would come out the bathroom at night, because I used to spend a lot of time in here. I'm in the bathroom now. But I would be here 2-3 hours, and I'd come out, and I would look towards the kitchen down the hallway. I'm about to go to my room, I didn't do this all the time. But it's like, I don't know, it's like a magnetic pull. Like, I just know when they're there. I can feel it. And I looked, and I didn't see anything. This is the trippy part. I didn't see anything, but I had a deja vu moment where I remembered looking down the hallway and seeing this creature. And it was so hideous, y'all. Like, this creature was so hideous looking that I didn't pass out, man. I feel like I had a heart attack. I felt like I had a heart attack, and they had to resuscitate me right here in my hallway. And I have memory of that. That's wild. And here, check this part out. Not once, not twice. I have at least 3 times, maybe even 4 memories of that happening. Yep. And so, yeah, but I just wanted to jump on here real quick. I just posted the video from early this morning when I was actually calling them in, because a spiritual agent revealed itself to me. And I am going to do like a face video for that. I want to talk about that. I'm just waiting, like, like, you guys, I be holding back sometimes. I got the information, but I'm very intuitive, and I feel like divine timing is everything. Everything is divine timing. I could be sitting on something, and everybody's like, why didn't you drop that yet? Post that video. And like, I will think about posting it, but I feel like this inner resistance, like something is just like telling me to wait a minute. And it's like, so I go off of that, like, everything is divine timing. Just like the dream I had yesterday. I wrote my dream down. I was going to do these videos where I'm sharing encounters and dreams and stuff with you guys. So I've been like journaling all my dreams, and the dream that I had yesterday, I was like kind of confused by it. I was like, that was weird. Why would I dream something like that? But there's a lot of dreams I've had that I'm like, okay, why did I dream that? But, okay, so I had the dream yesterday, and then later that night, going into the next day, that morning, early that morning, that's when a spiritual agent revealed itself. And it wouldn't be until I was getting ready to go to sleep that it hit me. Wow. And I thought about that dream. And I was like, okay, all right. I still don't really know what it means, but I'm going to stay open. Look at the little creatures up here, y'all. Y'all see them? Yeah, I sure wish I could order me some, I can't do it right now, you guys. You know I would if I could get some more Blink cameras, because all my Blink cameras are down. They are out. And I got a 4K camera, and this is a 2K camera. Look. That looks like an elf. I got a good, yeah, that's an elf right there, man. Ooh-wee. Oh, snap. Uh-oh, look at the little creatures. He got the little stick neck. See, a little light just popped in on his head? Yeah. Oh, that's an elf, y'all. Yep, that's definitely an elf right here. Oh, yeah. That's an elf. Yeah. So, oh, look at him. Oh, wait. But the Blink camera, I don't know. I feel like it captures it all. I love the Blink camera. I really do. I really, 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 really do. And it really sucks that I don't have one working right now. Look at that. I see you. Ain't no need to hide. Oh, I see you too. Hello. Oh my. It definitely shapeshifted quick from like a little boy to a man. But y'all see how those lights are? Oh my gosh. The video that is going to play tonight, this like at 3, I think it plays at 3. Ooh. Y'all see them? I think it plays at 3:30. But the lights, oh, you think this is a lot. This ain't nothing. When I was calling them in, like you couldn't even make out what was right here beside that pole. It was so many lights. But look at this. Like, what the heck? What in the world, y'all? I don't like the way that looks. But I'm not gonna, you know. That looks kind of. That don't look too good. It's not the same ones that were there either. They're different. Okay. Anyways, that looks like a demon. Does it not? Let me know, y'all. That looks like a demon. But then I can't tell because the little cute one popped in right there. Now, I did have somebody that tried it. Well, she didn't try, she did. Called on Lucifer and tried to send an army of demons to me. So, yeah, that's a spiritual agent. That's what I'm talking about. You know, but it is what it is. I'm not about to live in fear. I'm not about to freak out and panic. And even if one makes it through, I'm not, you know. Okay. What I mean, make it through, I'm talking about be able to show up in my yard, you know? Because it's celestial, y'all. It's spirit. So, you think I won't be able to see it just like I see them? Oh, yeah, I'm going to see it. I'm not going to just see it, y'all. I'm going to feel it. So, I've been... I mean, this just happened. Today's like... Okay, so it's been like, what? 24 hours? Not even 24 hours. Probably like 18 hours since that happened. But ain't no demon more powerful than the force that surrounds me. I don't believe that. That's like, nah. What you giving power? What you believe in it? You know? I believe the light is more powerful than the dark. I believe my power and the power of God, the power of good outweighs evil. I believe that. 100%. And I believe in all my heart that I have the power to reverse it, to send it back. To block it, that was like the first thing I did. I showed it, I blocked it, and yeah, reverse it. Like you know what I'm saying? You calling on some deities. You called them, not me. You did. This young woman did. So let them come to you, because they ain't coming here. Hello. And like I said, if any of them were to get through, I would feel it. I would feel it. And that's why it's so important, to stay on top of your work and what you're doing. Because, oh, that is so cute. You see her? There's a few of them there. Look at the little light one right in the middle. There's a few of them there. Oh, look at him. Look at all of them, y'all. And I appreciate them. I told them that. It's so many of them that came. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, it was already enough out there. I really didn't need to call on anymore. Ooh, look at that. Oh, wait. I see you too. I mean, I called on everything. Y'all, I called on the elements. I called on nature creatures. I called on everything. Y'all see him? Looked like he came out of that tree. But angels, light beings, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides. I mean, I called on everything, all my help, my aliens. Listen. It's like, we can't have this. I'm gonna need y'all to get here ASAP. And in no time, before I could even start calling, I heard a voice in my room. I was looking like, huh? It wasn't Alexa. It was very soft-spoken. It reminds me of the one that comes every now and then, the Guardian of Light. But she's always come, like, she would come and warn me about things. So that's why I was like, oh, but I couldn't. She spoke so low, but I heard her. I heard her. And in my heart, I believe what she said was, don't worry, we're here with you, or something like that. So, I was like, okay, look at those lights, y'all. So sorry, I'm like thirsty. I'm so proud of myself. For like 2 days, I'm trying to stop smoking, and it's been a journey. I'm gonna get it though. I went from like 4 or 5 a day to like 9, and then the past 2 days, I got up to about 14. I think I smoked like for 2 days in a row. I smoked like 14, between like 14 and 16. I was like, oh my God. And I felt it today. I could hear my chest, the wheezing. It was coming back. And I felt feverish when I woke up. So, but I'm proud of myself today, because today I've only smoked, let's see, I think this is my 4th one. Yeah. So I'm very proud. I knew I was going to get back down, and, I don't see myself, I really didn't even want to smoke today. Like, I was just so disgusted. That's when you know you're ready to quit. When you just find no pleasure in it anymore. Like, none. Zero. I'm just like so disgusted with it, you guys. But, alright, I'm going to get off of here. I just want to give you guys an update. And if you're interested in that video, I'll be posting that soon about the spiritual agent, because I definitely got some information. And it's nothing that I've looked up. I don't look nothing up. If I haven't experienced it, then I don't talk about it. Experience is the best teacher. And, yeah, some more information I've been getting lately, too. I've been wanting to share. But this spiritual agent, oh, that's a big one. Because it comes in many, many, many disguises. It doesn't have to show up as evil, as demonic. It can show up as loving and caring. Really, what it wants to do is catch you off guard. And to get you turned around, it wants to intimidate you. Yep, that's it. It wants to steal your peace. It wants to stop your healing. Because if you heal and you go through this process all the way, you become a weapon. Not just any weapon, a spiritual weapon. And you become very powerful in the spirit realm. So yeah, I knew they were coming in, because I was, I kept getting this download about spiritual agents. Oh, I feel it before it gets here, y'all. They are here, and they are in full effect. And it's a different breed of demons is what it is. There's many different type of demons, y'all. There's different types. But they're here, and they are, and I saw you. That little dot right there, there it goes. That's a head. But they, yeah, they're in full effect. And I'm going to talk about it. Make sure y'all tune in, especially if you appreciate that spiritual wisdom. Because this ain't nothing you can Google, what I'm giving. I don't go off of other people's information. Like I said, I go off of experience and what I see. A spiritual sight. And I do see. And I've been warned about a lot of things. And we are in those days. We are in those times. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at him. Oh, let me put my cup down. Right there, he's in the alley. Oh, he already kind of went out. It's like they morphin' or whatever. They change. They're everywhere. So many of them. There he goes. It looks like a glowworm. But there was a whole light that came in. Oh, wait till y'all see that video. It was pretty trippy. I think those were aliens, real talk. Oh, look at him, little dude over there. And I do believe they're still here. I don't think they left. I never saw that light over there before. And then it had a shape of a head, and it was three of them. It ended up being three. Ooh, y'all see them? Right there by the tree. Wow, his head is glowing right here. I'll be darned. It's so many of them. Jeez. Whew. Man, oh man. What is that? There's some old stuff over there. I can't tell. I mean, his camera's good. It's decent, but, it's not the best. Let's look. Let's have a look, shall we? Before I get off of here, let's have a look. Because I thought I was seeing something over there. I know there's a car parked right there, but look at there's definitely some beings right there. I see the little shadows of it. The outline, should I say. Definitely see some outlines. And that white moving, that stuff that's moving, that's the chimney smoke. That's from the furnace. Yeah. Ooh, 3 lights. Uh-oh. What we doing? As soon as I zoomed in, did you see what it did? I don't know if it did it before that, but... okay. I see a head. Yeah. Alright. That's that. I see a... oh, shoot. Okay. I see a head up under that light, actually, too. You can see little eyes. Alright, you guys.